Hello and welcome to Aaron's War History. Today's video is going to be about Home Office Air Raid Precautions shell dressing. So these were issued to the air raid precautions throughout the war. And this one is dated 1938 by Vernon and Co Limited, a Preston based company. Not sure if they still exist today. They may well do. But there was many companies of these at the time, many people producing them. They tend to a penny out now as well in the collecting world. You see them everywhere. So it just shows how much the government wanted to prepare for every eventuality with casualties to arise. Better to be more prepared than underprepared, without a doubt. Especially on medical side of things, you want people to survive. Yeah. You'll see that this example is dated 1938, which is pre-war. The war started in 1939. This was due to the government had a fear that war was already looming, and with a fear of attacks on the civilian population. And this fear was well and duly granted, because during the Spanish Civil War, the German Condor Legion, as well as Italian bombers, bombed the Spanish city of Guernica. They destroyed 3/4 of the ancient town, killing and wounding hundreds of people. And this was truly unexpected, so they didn't have the right preparations. And this is why the bandages come in and air raid precautions started to take place. All the branches of the military will have shell dressings and first dressings. The word in there will just change. Naval will be Admiralty. The RAF have aircrew ones, for example. This is many different varieties. This is a particular one for air raid wardens, and they're not just air raid wardens. You've got your first aid party, just all the civil defence people. So the dressing itself is in a buff coloured cover to keep it safe with a lightly drawn drawstring. You'd pull that open. Within that is then a waterproof cover protecting the actual shell dressing itself. Then you'd remove it. I'll read what it says on the front for you. Home Office Air Raid Precautions Department, shell dressing. Outer cover, pull tapes apart, which I said to you there, pull those apart. To open, inner waterproof cover, which I said to you is inside there. You tear apart at the corner, indicated by the arrow. One day I will open this, I just want to get another one. They're cheap enough, but I just don't want to be spending £20, 30 quid is what you see in them. So once I see them at a cheap price, I'll get another one and we'll investigate and have a look. Now, directions for use. Take the folded ends of bandage in each hand and keep in bandage taut. Apply surface of pad to wound and fix bandage with safety pin. In the case of head wounds, when respirators have to be worn, care should be taken to adjust the pad so that it does not interfere with the fit of the facepiece. Do not handle wound or pad. Vernon and Co Limited, Preston, December 1938. When these were first issued, there was no real structure to air raid precautions, which later became civil defence. By structure I mean they had no designated uniforms. They were mostly wearing their own personal suits or own clothes of some sort, with an armband designated saying W or warden. Again, there's lots of varieties of warden armbands. I've got plenty. I'll be going through them in videos soon to come. They also had the ARP badge, the silver sterling badge that we see and we've got to know very common. There's also a plastic economy badge with that, so they were seen wearing that. But that didn't come on till later on. But like I said, at the beginnings of the war, you knew your warden by an armband or by that silver badge. There was no formal uniform. So with no formal uniform, that meant that bandages like this and all what he had to carry was just kept loosely in his pockets, in a bag. No real structure of where he's going to keep his personal admin, which in a war zone, when you've got bombing victims, that's not very good. You want good planning, good personal admin. You want to know where everything is. So that's why they followed in the army's footsteps and took on the battle dress, which comes on later in the war, and you see it's got a pocket on the trousers, which is where this dressing was eventually placed. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Just a short little video, like usual, but something important. And yeah, hopefully any collectors listening here won't get stung when they see them priced at 15, 20 quids, 30 quids, because you can find them around for a fiver. 8, 10 quid at a push, I'd probably pay that. But anything over, nah, there's just no point. So yeah, really cool item. And as well, I just wanted to remind everyone as well, it wasn't just the Blitz that everyone associates and thinks of. There was also the Baby Blitz, Operation Steinbock, 21st of January to 29th of May. London also and Britain also had the V1 and V2 threats. And obviously the Boudicca raids, when they were going to bomb all the tourist places, they were following a German tourist place of Britain, which is the Boudicca raids. So, yeah, it's very important to remember there was a lot of bombings. It's not just the Blitz that we all tend to think and know, and we know our history very well on the Blitz. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Got a lot of cool things coming. I'll be showing my Panzerfaust off soon, my K98 rifle, my SMLE rifles. So I've got some really cool things coming. We're only at the tip of the iceberg, you could say, the boring stuff in my collection at the moment. So yeah, we've got some cool stuff to come. Cheers for watching, guys. Cheers for the support so far. I do appreciate it. Yeah, please give it a like, please give it a share, please give it a subscribe and all that YouTube jazz. And I hope this was a good one for you. Cheers, guys.